Hey guys, well, I really must talk about this. This is a common problem in Japan, and it's starting to spread across the countries. Let's talk about the tourists who are causing nuisance in Japan, in South Korea, and other countries. You know, I made a video yesterday that I was the chosen one. I was chosen by God to spread the love of Christ and to bring back the essence of Christianism, but looks like what you are doing, you tourists are doing, causing nuisance over these countries, is making even harder for me to do that. Like I said, I'm against the culture, so that does not mean that I disrespect the culture of other countries. It doesn't mean that. I just have a kind of different behavior that the cultures will find it hard to accept. Like I said, I hug women, I kiss women on the cheek, all of that without second intentions and without dating because I follow celibacy, as I explained yesterday. But how can I do this? How can I spread this love to Japan and South Korea, who have high grade suicides and depression because people are not there are no connection which with each other, like they're just closed people, reserved. But if you're doing this to, if you tourists are causing news, how can this love reach them? I'm not saying that I'll go to Japan and South Korea. I'm not saying that because I don't ever think I will go to these countries because it's very I mean I think it's very unlikely to for that to happen. But that doesn't mean that my work here reach those countries. But how can I can I bring this to Japan and South Korea if you tourists are doing bad, terrible things? You are not respecting the culture, you are not respecting the culture, you are not respecting Japan or South Korea. And all of this started with Johnny Somali. You know, Johnny Somali and people like him should definitely go to the favelas of Rio de Janeiro. The favelas, if you don't know, is a place where many poor people live and it's reigned by criminals. That's the perfect place for you to cause nuisance. Not Japan, not South Korea. The favelas of Rio de Janeiro are. If you want to cause nuisance, go to the favelas of Rio de Janeiro. Let's see how the criminals will deal with you, with the likes of you. Let's see it. If you want to cause nuisance, just go there. And you guys, you're being insane. You just don't, you get nothing from this. What you get? Followers, viewers? What for that for? What's that for? This is nothing. You're only gaining the hatred of the Japanese and South Korean people, especially Johnny Somali, who started off this. And Johnny Somali is a really terrible person. He does not learn from his mistakes. He does not learn anything. He's only on those countries to cause trouble. And I hope he gets punished for what he deserves. I hope he gets what he deserves, because if you sow if you sow if you sow the bad seeds, you will definitely recover bad seeds. But there are many others, the Johnny Somali minions, that are spread across Japan and South Korea. And I mean, you're making it harder for Christians to spread the love of Christ for those people. Japan and Japanese people and South Korean are people like any other. They're not different from American people. They're not different from Brazilian people. They are people. They are people too. You're just disrespecting. Would you like for them to come to go to your country and do something like this? Like disrespect sacred places, disrespect the religion. In order to spread the love of Christ, you must first gain this trust and respect. You must gain that before you preach the gospel. And how can we preach the gospel if you are doing something like this? Well, I don't know. Why are you doing something like this? You're gaining nothing for this. That's because of the pride that of the of your pride in doing this, in disrespecting other countries. That's not the way to go. If you keep doing this, uh, we will never gain the trust of the Japanese and South Korean people. And let's not forget that Shin Hai-san lives in South Korea. If you don't know what Shin Hai-san is, who Shin Hai-san is, it's a Korean actress that I want that went deeply to follow God, to be the image and likeness of Christ. And why I want that? Because I love her, not a romantical love. My love interest is beyond that, and I want her to be in the New Jerusalem, because my love is for the eternal good state of the people. The eternal. I want Shin Hai-san to be eternally living within a good state. I don't want her to live without God. I want her in New Jerusalem, which is our place that we will go after Jesus coming, and we will reign with him for all eternity. And I want Shin Hai-san to be part of this. So, but if we're doing this, Johnny Samali, you just cause nuisance to one of my favorite countries, South Korea and Japan. I like South Korea and Japan very much, not only because of their culture, but also because that I love the women there. The women there are pretty, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to date women there. I just want to spread the love of Jesus. And I like pretty women and I like to show affection towards them, not only because of my essence, which is a little bit of Christ's essence, but because I show the love of Christ for them. And although I am a little bit selective and I love some more than others, when I love a woman, I want her to be in New Jerusalem. That's and I show affection towards her, and I hope that she show the same thing to me. But if she doesn't show, then I just move on and go to another woman, not only women but men too. But I'm more affectionate towards women. Don't get me wrong, I want the love of Christ to be restored across this world. But how? But your tourists are making it even harder. You are making it even harder for me. You are making it even harder for Christians. You are making it even harder for everyone to for people like the Japanese and the South Korean to accept us. We are paying. We are paying for something you are doing. If you want to cause trouble, like I said, go to the favelas of Rio de Janeiro. Just go there. Go there. And Johnny Samali, I get that you will never learn. So please, just keep in your country. I hope you get deported from your country, you get prohibited to visit other countries. Just do your thing, your nuisance, in the worst place of your country. Do there. Then you you won't cause trouble to anyone if you do this. Only for yourself and who for the people who are who 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 are used to this kind of thing. So please, tourists, Johnny Somali minions and Johnny Somali, stop. Stop disrespecting Japanese culture. Stop disrespecting South Korean culture. You are making it even harder for my work to be done. But not only my work, but for the work to all Christians. And if you are Japanese and you're watching this video, or if you're South Korean and you are watching this video, please know that I'm here to make difference, to spread the love of Christ, to recover the true meaning of what is to be a Christian. And being a Christian doesn't mean, never mean, to disrespect the country's culture like these guys are doing. Being a Christian is otherwise. It's about respect, love, is to be light in this world, and that's what I came to recover. I came to recover this light, to be the image and likeness of Christ, and to show affection towards the people. It may be hard at first when when this gets started, but all of this is for the glory of Jesus. And please know that Christians are here to make a difference. We have to show difference everywhere where we are. So if I ever go to Japan or South Korea, I have to make a difference to the lives of South Korean and Japanese people. But I don't know. I don't think that I'll ever go to South Korea or Japan. But I hope that the Japanese and the South Korean gets the the love of Christ that I came to recover with Christ, of course, with Christ. Christ is the one doing the most part, but I'll do my part too. Christ works with us. So please, Japanese and South Korean, know that I'm not here to respect your culture. Otherwise, I respect the Japanese, I love the Japanese, I love the South Koreans. So please, I hope you accept me too. Not only as part of your country, but as a brother for you.